we go. We Gucci. One sec, guys. Just sorting something. Let me just. 1 minute. Just getting the audio so you can hear what's going on. Just give me a sec. Right, we're fine. Hi Jack and Ollie. Right, 1 sec. I'm just getting the audio so you can hear what's going on. Still audio, yeah, there we go.
Series X, which is coming out
It might be too loud.
Although today is less about hardware and is going to be more about the game.
Let me know how that is.
A lot of great guests joining us to preview what we expect from Xbox. We also have some world premieres and some great new game stuff to show you guys.
Hi Liam.
As well.
I'm just going to test how the sound is. 1 sec.
X, of course, started last year at the Game Awards when we revealed the Xbox Series X hardware on stage. I certainly
that needs turning up.
Thousands of people together and the excitement.
This is just a pre-show, and then in the timer in the top left of the screen, that's when the event is. Don't want it too loud.
Everyone wants to know about the games that are going to run on the system, and today is all about a game that was sort of mentioned in that teaser, Halo Infinite. We are going to get a first look at the gameplay of the campaign of Halo Infinite in the Xbox Game Showcase. That's
well, that'll do. Is that loud enough, guys? Just let me know.
Talking about that a lot over the next hour. And Xbox has already said we're not going to hear a lot about hardware today. We don't expect to hear the release date for Series X. We don't expect to hear about pricing. It really is going to be a showcase all about games and ecosystem, which of course includes Game Pass and PC and xCloud. There's a lot to talk about, kind of what Xbox is doing with gaming and their approach. So
make louder. Okay.
For you, and we've got a lot of guests, so let's get ready for the countdown here. 58 minutes away from the show. Before we get to our first world premiere, though, I'm going to welcome some panelists to talk about what we're expecting today from Xbox.
Is that fine?
First up, joining me,
let me know how that is.
Buddy Jack Septic Eye. Jack, welcome to the show.
Hi, it's good to be here. Thankfully, it's a reasonable.
Just don't it too loud.
In Los Angeles, we've also got Lauren Side here. Lauren, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Good to see you as well. And finally, we've got a guy who
nice.
got to go up to Microsoft and check out the Xbox Series X hardware before.
Yeah, we got a countdown top left of when the actual event's starting. It's just a pre-show.
Hey Jeff, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, great to have all you guys here. So let's kick things off here by talking about what you want to see from Xbox today. You know, they had an event.
We'll flick over to the actual event at 5.
They wanted to see even more from. They wanted to see, you know, more gameplay, more games. They wanted
the
to
timer
see
might be a minute or two
They're
off.
going to deliver that today. What are your expectations as fans of games? What do you want to see at the top of the hour from Xbox? Let's start with you, Jack.
Well, I mean, the big elephant in the room, the big chief elephant in the room is everyone just wants to see Halo Infinite. And I'm really curious because I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but even this one has kind of gotten me intrigued and excited. So I'm curious to see about that. I want to see more Hellblade 2 if we're going to get some of that, because when we saw that trailer.
Is there what games are you guys waiting for? Just let me know in chat.
And rocked everyone's socks. I was really impressed with that and seeing what the hardware could kind of do in engine there. I'm a sucker for FromSoft games.
Right now.
My heart's going to be broken when we don't see Elden Ring today, but it's been so long since it was announced. I need to see it somewhere and see that it still exists. And as long as I get a good world premiere, I'll be happy.
Oh, wait, we got the world premiere.
Make sure you drop a like and guys if you're just getting in.
We come to our first
oh my
world
God.
premiere. So I'm here to take care of you. But yes, as you said, you know, everyone would love to see Elden
Ring.
Alexa. Everyone would love to see new game announcements too. You mentioned Halo.
Rocket League stream, we're not doing a Rocket League stream,
so. Is that the big thing for you, like seeing Halo? What are you excited to see?
No, so I feel like Halo was like my first introduction into like first-person shooter games, and why I should not play them because I'm horrible at them.
Watch Dogs
But that
Legion.
was like my first. It holds a special place in my heart because
You don't even know what's
like,
going on.
That was the first time realizing I was terrible at them.
This is a pre-show.
I'm really
The actual
excited.
event's at
I'm
5.
big into like
That's why there's a
psychological
timer in
horror
the top
games.
left.
So the medium, I really want to see more about. I want to see gameplay. They haven't told us a whole lot about it.
Yeah, you guys, he's still
more
using
like
MisTik
Silent
bits and
Hill
stuff.
music
If
kind of
Streamlabs
thing.
is working.
And Everwild is the other one I'm really interested for, like, to see more about, because both of those are kind of a mystery. I haven't seen much on them.
Oh, that's great, because as you said, there are lots of other games across the studios. Everwild that they teased last year at EXO from Rare looked really interesting. I agree. Hopefully we'll get to see something on that.
Oh yeah, check
Tim
your top
Schafer's
hours,
got,
Alexa.
Psychonauts that, you know, they acquired that studio. Hopefully there'll be an update on that one. And they said Microsoft's got so many studios, so many games across the portfolio that I think we'll get hopefully some new game announcements and also some updates on those existing ones. Austin, you are one of the few people I think in the world that you know, got to check out Series X. I remember you did sort of, you got to check out Gears, how that was looking on the hardware and everything like that. So you have a really interesting perspective on this. What do you want to see at Xbox today?
So
Holy
I mean,
Musha.
I love the nerdy details, right? I want to see the 120 FPS and the HDR and all the ray tracing. I'm really interested in seeing kind of like what this next generation is able to do as far as pushing the envelope forward, right? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be all over Halo. I really want to see what they're able to do, especially considering that that's going to be a game that will be on.
I don't know who top hours are.
And sort of assuming PC and Series
Have a
X,
look.
and kind of seeing how they're able to stretch
Oh,
that.
it's Alexa.
And I'm
Then
definitely
Musha, then Liam, then me.
That's sort of been really, you look back at the Xbox One generation for me, I have definitely spent more time playing
Didn't they have mods?
Forza games
Possibly.
as well as the Horizon games more than anything
Probably will,
else,
you know.
right? So that's definitely has like a special place in my heart from the gaming side. But what I'm really curious about is getting a really good look at kind of what this new slate of titles look like, right? I mean, obviously we know that there are a bunch of games that
I
are
can't
coming out
figure out
for
if
the
I
holiday
wanna
season. I'm assuming we're
yeah,
probably going to see
think
some
for me.
games kind of teased for the next maybe
Get both
year
and
or
just use
two or
both.
whatever the case is.
Flip
But I really
between
wanna
the
see
two.
a good sense of what the Xbox Series X is capable of, right? I've seen little bits and pieces. I got to try a couple of tech demos. I know the specs. I know all the kind of the basic stuff. But what I really want to do is kind of see how all of that comes together.
Just can't wait for the actual event. We've got a while yet though. It's like 52 minutes.
No, I think that's a great point.
That's why the time is in
you
top
know,
left.
They keep saying how powerful
Hi,
this
Gurgler.
console is. Like, we want
I
to
was
see
quite
that
sneak,
power,
actually.
right?
Hi,
And see what
Sneak.
this is able to do. And Microsoft's philosophy on Xbox that Phil Spencer has expressed is, you know,
Is it
a
loud
little
enough,
different
guys?
than
Just let me know in chat.
PlayStation. That they're saying that all these games are going to show you today conceivably will still work on your current Xbox, will work on PC, and they might, you know, they work better on the new Xbox. But I'm curious for you guys, you know, how does that affect your sort of decision on what you're going to do with Xbox? Like, what's going to cause you to want to upgrade to the next system? Because it's different. That, you know, Halo, as you said, will work probably on, if you have an Xbox right now, it'll work on the current system.
Mine's good.
So I assume part of what they have to show
Probably
today
so
is
much
why it's
yesterday.
gonna
Look at
be
sub count. I'm almost at
better on the
2.6k.
next one.
Yeah, I think
that's
for
definitely what I expect.
Yeah, I think for me, what I like most about the Xbox that kind of sits in my house is, like, we always get Sony with their exclusives.
We'll
and I
probably
love
hit
to see some
2.6K
really cool
today.
Exclusives come out of Microsoft today. It's the thing that people
Also
keep
make us
talking
buy
about
new
all the time.
games.
But I love
We'll
the
see what
kind
we're.
of home entertainment aspect of my Xbox. I love the kind of UI and the
Play on the new
the
Xbox.
speed of the system and kind of sitting down. I use it for everything. I only use my PlayStation.
I'm pretty
for
sure you can
gaming,
use these
but I really
games, what
use
we've
my
got now in the
Xbox
new
for
Xbox.
Almost everything. I watch Netflix on it. I watch movies and I play my.
No, I've still got
4K
them. I've sold the
Blu-rays
orange
and
ones
everything on
though.
it
I just need to
because
get rid of these
my-
Cobalt.
my
They
PlayStation
went up in
couldn't do
price
that.
anyway on Amazon
So
side, so that might
I'm
help.
really curious to see how they evolve kind of the OS of the system and make it snappier and faster, and how you're able to switch between games on the fly and being able to have all of those old games be playable on the new one. They keep talking about backwards compatibility a lot and how that's a big factor for them. And
I
I'm
have a
curious
regular
to see
Think
how
Tech
far that goes and how many games.
worth
you
like
can
1,000
really
that though,
play
Moosey.
with
You
that
should be
and
able to
how
sell
far
it.
they're pushing it and stuff like Game Pass has come out and
You
it's
should be able to get full
it's kind of a
price.
game changer, because there's so many times when I just go on and I don't want to buy a new game, but it's Game Pass is a good way of kind of trying it out and testing it and
Yeah,
just downloading
they're
it there
costing
and
now a
playing
bit,
straight
aren't they?
away. And I really love that
It's
aspect.
not
So I want
good.
to see
I'll probably
how
lose
far
a
they
few
push
K on them.
that, and xCloud, I think, is what their trump card will be this time. At least for me personally, the way I consume the media on my Xbox.
Yeah, no, I think that, as you said, the Game Pass is another big part of it. That, you know, a lot of these games now come out as part of Game Pass. I think Microsoft has said kind of all their first-party titles
That's
are
true.
in Game
2 to 3
Pass,
days ago,
and
it was a lot
I
easier.
think lets people sample more games, right? It's no longer like you have to spend $60 to play everything. Austin, I wanted to ask you about the the specs and the the frame rates and all that type of stuff. You live in the world of tech and RDNA architecture.
You think
and
he'll go
whatnot.
back
Like,
up?
what do you think?
I doubt it.
What does that all mean to the gamers? Like, how do you
But
think
we'll
the
see.
games are going to be different, or what are the things we should look for here in ray tracing and things like that? Like, what do you think are going to be some of the big leaps that we're going to see in some of these games, hopefully today?
So I think the interesting way of looking at sort of the previous generation, sort of Xbox One, PS4, going into this new generation, is that it's a much more well-rounded package, right? So you look at something like the Xbox Series X, spec-wise, it is equivalent to a very high-end gaming PC. That's not something we've seen in the console space for a long time, right? You look at the Xbox One, it had good graphics, right? It was able to provide some really impressive games. You look at something like Red Dead 2 running on an original Xbox One. It's really impressive that that was able to be sort of accomplished. But the thing is, this generation with the Series X, we have not only the SSD, which I think
I paid 24k for Orange Tactician and Cobalt Striker. So the Orange Tactician for 9.5k.
Bigger open world, sort of more interesting.
So I paid about
you have on the graphic side now
15k for these Cobalt Striker.
I think the higher frame rates are something that, especially as more and more TVs are developing that sort of tech, that people are going to really start to appreciate. But also these new features like ray tracing, right, which are just going to help ground these worlds in a much more sort of realistic sort of location. Like, I guess for me, it's more about making the console a much more complete package.
What games do you think we'll see at 5, guys?
Because you're playing
definitely Halo
PC versus your Xbox or anything. Like, you're going to be getting a very similar
Forza as well, probably.
In a lot of cases, something like the Series X is going to be significantly more powerful than any other gaming device in your home.
Yeah, it was price checked for 20.
Yep. All right, well, hopefully we're going to get to see some of that. Lauren, you get the last word here. Anything you're hoping is a surprise today? You talked about some of the games we know about, like the Medium and Everwild. Anything that you're secretly hoping they show here in some way?
I was looking yesterday to see if there was anything I could think of that like they could surprise me with. I've personally been more of like PC gamer, PlayStation. So if they can surprise me and pull me in with more like Xbox exclusives. I mean, Game Pass has been a game changer for me. I've been using that a lot lately. So just like bringing me into that ecosystem, if they can do that, like.
Do any of you guys have the Xbox Game Pass?
No, and that's
I
part
do.
of what they're
It's
trying
good.
to do here.
Get
is
loads
that,
of free games.
Play all this stuff
Well,
on your
you gotta
PC,
pay £8 a
can
month, but
play, on your phone via xCloud and like, bringing more
Rocket
games
League's
to more
included in
people.
it as
So,
well.
I said,
I think.
hopefully we'll see a bunch
But
of
you
games
won't
here,
need that
right?
soon
And,
for Rocket
Halo's
League.
going to be a big focus, but obviously they've got a lot of other things to fill out that hour. All right.
I'm selling them for
thanks,
17k
Lauren
right now.
Lawson and,
Sneak.
Jack, we will
Emeralds.
see you guys later. We'll all be watching live. And we do have some special world premieres throughout this show. We've got a number. I think we've got over, a half dozen things we're going to show you guys over the next 45 minutes here to give you a little preview of some stuff that will be coming to
Thrive.
Xbox.
Hi,
And we're going to
gaming.
start right now with this world premiere announcement. Check it out.
Hi, Bo.
World premiere.
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our
2.6k today? Possible, we probably will.
will shut your eyes to
There's not a
take
Rocket
the
League stream today, this is the stream
once
today.
more.
Because I wanted to watch this. 'Cause I'm getting a new Xbox, so I need to see what was on it.
どうもゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。1986年に日本で第一作目となるドローンクエストというロールプレイングゲームを発売して今年で34周年を迎えました。今回シリーズ本編最新作の
Can't get YouTube now.
S が Xbox プラットフォームで発売され、さらにゲームパスにも登場します。なんと Xbox に
Well, just stream. It's just the Xbox event.
僕も大変嬉しく思います。
Well, it's not the proper one yet. We've got 45 minutes till the show all the games and stuff. This is just a pre-show.
ドローンクエストでは自分自身が主人公になって魅力あふれる仲間と共に世界を救う壮大な冒険の旅に出ます。
Make sure to drop a like and stream, guys. We'll see how many we can get.
冒険の舞台はロテゼタシアというさまざまな地形がある広大な世界です。街は武器を買ったりクエストを受けたりできる冒険の拠点です。重要な話も聞けるでしょう。
Does anyone like these types of games? I don't. I won't be getting this one. Rocket League stream. That's tomorrow. We'll be back to Rocket League tomorrow. Don't worry. 8:15 there. Jeez.
その他にも昔懐かしい 2D モードや過去のシリーズの作品の世界を体験できるサブクエストなどのやり込む要素も満載です。いよいよ Xbox プラットフォームに登場する日本の
I have an Xbox One S, but the
ドラゴン
Series
クエスト
X.
11S をお楽しみください。
Feel this were kind of nice if I had it.
発売は2020年12月4日です。それではまた。
Yeah, I'll be getting a new one. Series X. Probably hear me rain outside, can you hear it? Pretty loud.
There you go, Dragon Quest coming for the first time to Xbox, and now we're going to get right into another world premiere. This is a brand new game announcement, a smaller team and studio that has a new title to announce today on the pre-show, so take a look at this.
Oh, we've got another game. What we're thinking, PvP. Hi Monty. Nom nom nom. What just happened to stream on that?
All right, that's Exomecha, a brand new free-to-play game coming in late 2021, and that's a first look at that.
2021.
We do have more new games and some cool stuff. We've got something very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So stick around, and of course, at the top of the hour, we're going to get a look at a lot of the first-party games from Microsoft, including the world gameplay debut of Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to preview what we're hoping.
What's the stuff you get for free? You get that. It's a new legacy quality.
From the game Grumps. Aaron, you ready?
We don't know it. Some of the items was in the video I showed you. I think.
I was all like, all blink stuff, and you just brought the heat, man.
You've been waiting all summer for this moment.
But you can just check out Rocket League's official site.
All right, good to have you with us, Aaron. We've got Danny O'Dwyer from No Clip. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just really happy for Aaron to get his blinks. He's been waiting for like, was it a month since we talked on PlayStation? You know, forget all these new studios and all these new games that all their acquisitions are going to do. It's all about the blinks.
Did we get any cards of detail?
Right? That's clearly the closer of the show, right? You must know something.
No, we just got a boost, some wheels.
Alana Pierce joining us. Hey, Alana.
Hey, how you doing?
And
I'm doing
some other
great.
stuff.
All right, you're all chipper. We're ready to go. This is Xbox Day. Gonna be hopefully some excitement for all of us with what Xbox has in store. So we joked about blinks, but Xbox has a lot of franchises, a lot of history in gaming over the past.
I think we get the original DLC cards, like the Esper and all that. I'm not sure though.
What are your hopes? What are your expectations? What do you want to see from Xbox in this next hour that's gonna, convince you that they've got a lot of great stuff and charting the future of gaming? Aaron, let's take blinks off the table. Beyond
next
that,
month, I think.
what can they do for you today?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, man, I want to know what the heck's going on with Exomecha, because that, I was not expecting something like that, and holy
Got some
crap,
Transformer action.
That appealed to my 80s, early 90s culture mind. I was just like, it's just big silver robots punching each other, and there's a robot dragon, I guess, that breathes fire. Great, I'm in. Let's do it.
All right, so Exomecha clearly at the top of the pile. They've already won you over, Danny. You know, you visit a lot of studios around the world.
Yeah, Golden DC as well. That's what it is.
Hear about them. You know, hear their stories. No Clip, you do some incredible documentaries. From your perspective, like, what does Xbox have to do today? What do you want to see in this hour showcase?
Well, we've had Microsoft, you know, doing a lot of acquisitions over the past couple of years, and a lot of studios that were sort of working on games, perhaps, or working on smaller games for them. So I think what I'm excited for today is for a bunch of those studios to maybe show something off. So one studio we visited earlier this year was Obsidian, who were working on Grounded. They've been acquired by Microsoft in the interim.
We'll be back to Rocket League tomorrow, don't we?
Just prior to that, so I'm interested to see if we'll see what everyone hopes, which is a big budget Obsidian role-playing game. That's kind of on my top list of things I'd like to see. And then the other one is what's happened to Fable. Obviously, in the past couple of, you know, Lionhead isn't around anymore.
Yeah, you should probably rename
there's a lot of
it.
rumor
To
that
Sneak or something.
Playground, who work on the Forza series, may have sort of taken up the mantle on that. It's been rumored that they've been working on some sort of open world role-playing game as well. So those are kind of the two that I'm looking to see. And just anything else from the rest of their acquisitions, like Double Fine. I'm sure they're a small team, so
okay, fine, that's fine.
Projects, but you know, you never know. Maybe they're an early concept phase on something.
No, I think RPGs is a great genre, right? Where it's like Xbox has done lots of action games, but doing RPG stuff, I think, is an opportunity for them to show some great stuff in the RPG genre. Alana, what's you know, I know you've been fan of Gears. You've been fans of you know, you're excited about Cyberpunk that's coming out. That obviously will be on all systems, but on Xbox as well. What do you want to see from Team Xbox this morning?
Also blinks. No, I'm kidding. I love Fable. I really want a new Fable. Like Danny said, it's rumored that Playground Games are working on it, and I buy that rumor. They hired a lot of people from a lot of studios known for making really big games, including Rockstar and Guerrilla. So I really, really, really want to see Fable. I love that world, and I feel like there's something so pleasant about a British RPG. Like the humor captured in the original Fable game, I just love so much, and obviously Peter Molyneux would no longer be attached, so that changes
Have you been naming yourself, Sneak?
That's what I really, really want. Also really obviously excited to see more Halo. I'm very curious to see if any of the Perfect Dark rumors hold up, because I also love Perfect Dark. But to get away from games hype, I really want to know more about xCloud. I'm kind of hoping that we hear a little bit about xCloud and what they're planning to do with that in the future after that Game Pass announcement, which is super exciting. So those are my big three.
No, I think you're right. There's such an interesting story there around what's happening with Xbox Live, with Game Pass, this idea of, you know, having the, you know, a subscription sort of approach, right? Versus buying $60 games time and again. It seems like part of Microsoft's approach is, you know, very Netflix-like, in that you're going to sort of get all these games, all this content, and that'll mean big games, but also, you know, potentially smaller games that people are more likely to sample, which I think is, you know, a huge opportunity here to see a diversity of content. That, you know, there'll be some stuff for the super core gamers,
but you don't have to pay for Xbox Live.
Its appeal too.
You have to pay £40
let's talk
a year.
about Halo. They've done a very good job over the past week hyping everyone up around
Doing a page review like 10K.
Seems like a bit of a spiritual reboot in a way of Halo. I mean, we saw the kind of key art, the box art yesterday, which is like very reminiscent of the original Halo Combat Evolved.
I used to play that. I've got like grave diggers and stuff.
Last year at E3 we saw kind of we've actually the past two E3s we saw kind of teaser assets for Infinite. Originally we saw kind of the engine, and then last year we saw, you know, sort of an in-game sequence, or at least rendered in engine. What are your hopes? What does Halo have to do? You know, obviously a legendary franchise. I think there's a big opportunity here for them, but it's a very competitive space with first-person action.
Especially if Rocket League's going cross-platform trading. What
do you want to see in a new Halo? What will convince you that Halo's back on top?
More Chief, less Locke. That's my number one.
I think we'll get that.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that's something that they've really focused on, and I know that they got a lot of criticism for the story, and I'm actually, from what I've heard, Halo Infinite's development got pushed a little bit because they reworked the narrative after people were so upset about the lock focus of the last game. Halo's an interesting one in that I don't want it to shift too far from classic Halo, because that's sort of been with me my whole life. But I would also, same token, like a story like an ODST. I really liked the way that was told. I feel like that's really unlikely, but I want a groundbreaking
I don't
story.
know.
I want something.
There might
kicks
be
me in the
cross-platform
feels,
between. It's not
Reach
confirmed
did,
yet,
or like ODST
but
did.
something about epic accounts you can do.
But with
So I'm not
the
sure yet.
lore and the nerdiness of probably a Halo 2, just as long as Chief's with me the whole way, I'm gonna be good though.
Yes, as you said, a focus on Master Chief in terms of the style of gameplay. Danny, we see kind of first-person games going in different directions. With co-op, with other sort of aspects to it. The sandbox style of Halo is something that I think people really like. The skirmishes and whatnot in the gameplay. Do you think does that still hold up in 2020, or what do you when you see this demo or gameplay footage? What are you going to be looking for that's going to cue to you like Halo's back?
Oh, you changed your name now.
I think that's the big sort of
better.
question on this. When we first saw Infinite, it was around the time that big sort of shift into games as a service was happening, where games like The Division and, I mean, Destiny is obviously the sort of most obvious one, where we're turning into these platforms that we're getting catered to with new content over and over and over again. And obviously the word Infinite sort of implied something along those lines. So I'm really interested to see, Halo, when it first came around, and then when it had its sort of like soft reboot in a way with Halo 3, it's sort of like re-emergence. I feel like it was very much a game that was pushing both single player and multiplayer, and also just a lot of interconnectivity with different types of modes and stuff. So it's always been on this sort of bleeding edge of like gameplay
Maybe she's
design.
on like 200 points. Yeah.
And
Didn't
the
know
other
it was on
side
that
of it
much.
that I'm really interested in is just how the Slipspace engine works, because they've had access to the hardware, or they've known what the hardware was going to be like longer than anyone. So really, we always look at the Forzas as the beautiful showcases for new hardware, but I think in the same way, whatever we see from that gameplay is going to give us a real indication of just how good games can look on this system.
No, that's a great point. I think, as you said, this is hopefully going to be the high bar of what we can look for visually in terms of gameplay and the experience.
We're almost halfway there to the event,
Aaron,
guys.
are you much of a Halo guy besides the the Blink skin or something like that? What's going to convince you that this is the first-person action game to get?
Well, for me, Halo's always all been about multiplayer, right? So, like, I was never huge for the single-player campaigns. I always played online, always played with friends. And the thing that I really hope is that there's sort of like a dedication to the old style of Halo, right? Like, I feel like every game nowadays is like heroes this, heroes that. And I love Overwatch, but if we're playing Halo, I want to go back to Deathmatch. I want to go back to Capture the Flag, King of the Hill. Like, I'm way into that kind of gameplay. So if they can like modernize that and make it still have that sort of, like it feels new. It doesn't feel like, oh, they're just re-releasing Halo or like Unreal Tournament or something. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is what
Can't you transfer your items from one platform to another though with Epic accounts?
Yeah, there we go.
Also, I did like Halo 5 multiplayer. I was actually okay with that. I am just more scared about kind of what you said, Danny, that they're going to Destiny-ify the single-player campaign, which is a very profitable thing to do. So I get why studios want to do that, but I'm scared.
Yeah, I know you said how they blend single and multiplayer, and it sounds like they're talking about campaigns. I don't know if we're even going to get much on the multiplayer, so you said how that's all going to blend together and how they're going to kind of explain what it is, right? And that's part of the thing with these streams sometimes. We see lots of footage, but then we have all these questions afterwards about like, well, what is this? What are we actually seeing? Is that a co-op? Is that single player? So we will have Aaron Greenberg from Xbox is going to join us afterwards to break down some of what we see, and hopefully we'll get some information in the show as well about what they're doing with Halo. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. We will all watch everything together here at the top of the hour, and we are about 30 minutes away from the live Xbox game showcase. We don't know where it's going to start or where it's going to end, but the one thing we do know is that Halo Infinite is going to be there, and we've got the countdown clock up there as well.
There you go, my time is a minute off.
Wait with us, but we've got much more to talk about, and we've got some more world premieres to show you guys.
About 30
right now,
seconds off my
we've
timer.
got an update on a game that is coming out later this year. You just saw it at Ubisoft Forward. Here's a new look at Watch Dogs Legion.
Okay, that's fine, Alexa. Here we go, whoever is Watch Dogs Legion. You can watch this.
It's fucked. But don't worry, we've got a best man on the case. Because if anyone can fix this mess, it's this smooth bastard super spy. Oh. Well, looks like we're recruiting. It's a state of emergency.
Move in and lock down the city.
In the chaos, private armies have taken the streets.
Albion Security's contract has been extended indefinitely.
Hey, what is Watch Dogs Legion? Was it Misha?
In the shadows.
It's basic tradecraft.
Not sure.
Tell a lie, weave it into the truth.
And organised crime has grabbed the old city by the bollocks.
The Kellys have got a human organ black market.
No, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
The government's literally letting Albion shoot us in the street.
You need to build a resistance. Recruit anyone in the whole city. And I really mean anyone. Genius hackers, hard grafters, idiots, everyday people with something to fight for. And something unique to offer. The right person for the job.
Does look pretty good, doesn't it?
Or the ones you least expect.
The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm in. Welcome to the resistance.
Hi, me.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Find them. Recruit them. Welcome to the resistance.
October 29th. That is 3 months away.
All right, well, as we've mentioned quite a few times, we are going to get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite. And I asked a friend of mine what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things over the past few years, but he actually started and created quite a stir with all his awesome Halo gaming and gameplay back in the day. So without further ado, let's hear from Ninja about what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. Tyler, take it away.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm excited to see what Xbox has in store. And here's what I want out of Halo. If Halo Infinite can just give us a incredible campaign to close out just a classic series with a
Lux.
And a matchmaking / multiplayer system where the ranking system is unique and it works, and just really amazing iconic maps. I feel like a lot of people loved the Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3 maps that came out. They just felt so fun, whether it be super bouncing from Halo 2, nading all the weapons off and learning all that in Halo 1, and just the flow of Halo 3. It was just something so incredible. Played all of them, I love them all, and if Halo Infinite can just get that down, get some of those things down, right? Give us amazing weaponry, right? Weapon gameplay, like the Halo 1 classic pistol, the Halo 2 battle rifle, the Halo 3 battle rifle and sniper. I think it'll be in a really good spot, and I'm just excited to see what they have in store, man.
Do you like burgers?
Awesome. Well, we'll see how much of that comes true, hopefully at the top of the hour when we get a look at Halo Infinite. Thanks to Ninja for joining us on the show. Now it is time to get to another world premiere, a net new game that you haven't heard about. And this one comes from my home country, my home province of Ontario, Canada. I saw this and got excited about just a brand new game from a smaller studio that you haven't heard about, but I think looks pretty cool. Check out this world premiere.
Message me on Discord. I'll check it now, 1 sec. I know we need the actual event, don't we? But we've still got 24 minutes yet.
Definitely some Stranger Things vibes.
I'm
to that
reading
one.
message now.
Echo Generation with the
Sneak.
hockey smash. They're exciting. All right, now it's time to get to.
No, I haven't
another
yet, Sneak.
world
I
premiere.
will
Check this out.
do it after the stream. And
Oh,
I'll
wait, we
message
got
you on
YouTube
Xbox
premieres
if you got chose.
I get so excited. I think there are more world premieres coming.
I'll do that after
we
the stream.
we do have more coming. Don't worry. But right now, actually, we're going to hear from a number of YouTube creators around the world to hear what they're looking forward to from Xbox. Hopefully at the top of the hour. So let's check this out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Garu and I'm a content creator on YouTube, and today I'm so much excited for this Xbox event because with this we're gonna get ourselves the brand new Halo stuff. And I used to play Halo back in 2011.
People here. Yeah, no, it's not Buckley, that's fine.
I used to spend hours and hours.
It's fine, I will be back to Buckley tomorrow.
Than actually playing the game. Me and my friends, we used to be like, okay, let's just put that over there, let's put this over there, and literally we used to come back from school and we used to mess around with maps and all that stuff. And it just used to be a fun game in general. Can anyone forget about the skulls? Like, we used to have to like go ahead and collect them. Like, I could go in for hours on Halo, okay?
Hi Brandon, this is the new Xbox event. It starts in 22 minutes, we're just watching the pre-show.
Game on its own. There used to be co-op, there used to be 1v1, King of the Hill, Juggernaut, and so many game modes in general. So I'm super excited for the brand new release of this game, because especially for content creators out there, there's gonna be so much stuff to make content on. Especially, you know, there's gonna be campaign, and plus if you guys make content on multiplayer, we can go on replay file on theater mode and capture some cool moments that we actually had in the game. So I really wish in the brand new Halo,
it's about the new Xbox, all the games on it and stuff.
You know, the 1v1 still remains, and all the
I know we need the actual event, but we've still got 20 minutes.
Those still remain, because that will
Just gonna be
definitely
patient. We've made it 40 minutes through. Move
my name is
Victor, you can
Garu,
make it
and
another
hopefully
20.
You guys are excited for this brand new game and for the event. Peace out.
Hey guys, Middle Jesus here. Now I vividly remember buying my very first Xbox. I have it right here. It is the beautiful translucent Xbox. Saw this machine, I absolutely fell in love with it. So ahead of its time.
I'm not
so
sure,
many great
Brandon.
games as well as hidden gems. And then when it came time for the Xbox 360, well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have the special edition.
It might be on here, Brandon. It might be on the event in 20 minutes. Just stick around and see if it is.
When you had to have an external Wi-Fi adapter, it wasn't built into
Oh,
the
we're
machine.
buffering.
Man, I have so many great memories playing awesome games on this. Now, when it comes to the Xbox One, I'll admit I was a bit late to the party on that one, but I eventually did pick up the Xbox One X. You see the Gears edition here. And I have to say, I was blown away by this. It's excellent hardware, and the games are absolutely amazing on it. And so, from what I've seen so far of the Xbox Series X, it appears that Microsoft's going all in on powerful hardware and performance. Plus, they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years. And there is that awesome backwards compatibility, which is important for collectors like me. So, yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool, and I want to learn more.
Hola, amigas, amigos. Yo soy Antrax. Wow, Halo. ¿Qué recuerdos tengo con este título, con este juego? Hizo mi infancia la más divertida de todas. Recuerdo que con el Halo 3 la campaña me la pasé en todos los modos posibles, en solitario y con amigos.
I had one when I was about
en línea, una chulada,
5.
lo mejor del mundo. Después con el Halo Reach lloré con la campaña. Las cinemáticas son perfectas. Con Halo 4 recuerdo que mi primer trabajo entré a trabajar para poder pagar el juego.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Xbox over the PlayStation.
Eso me ha causado una gran felicidad todo el tiempo con Halo. Es un juego que hizo mi infancia, mi adolescencia, y estoy seguro que lo voy a jugar hasta que me muera. Y lo que se viene con este nuevo título, nueva entrega, estoy seguro que va a ser lo mejor.
Hey, Summer Game Fest audience, Lamar Wilson here, and here are the 5 games that I'm looking forward to them announcing today. So the first one is Halo Infinite. Now, I came into Halo late with Halo 5. I know. But I loved it so much that I can't wait to see what's next. Then there's a new game from Rare called Everwild. It just looks amazing and breathtaking. I have no idea what the game's about, but
yeah, it's a
I
fridge.
want to see it. Number 3, I definitely want to see a Gears 6. This is going to be a game really about revenge
got a black eye on?
and taking the Horde out at the center, at the literal core, hopefully for the final time. Now, number 4, since we're talking about Gears, why not a Lego's Gears Saga? You know, they did the Funko Pop thing on mobile, but what about Lego? Like, I would actually like to play that, so they need to announce that.
Hi, RPM.
Finally, Cuphead 2. I know. Now,
Yeah, he
Cuphead
is. He's
1
very
told me a new one. It's
enthusiastic.
one of the most unforgiving games ever, but for some reason,
Oh god.
I just want more. Why do I want
Bloody
more?
hell.
Am I crazy? Yes.
What is going on?
Yes, I am.
Lamar fully decked out his Xbox gear, ready for the show, and it was so cool to have gamers
Don't know what that was about.
joining us from India and Mexico, and obviously here in the United States, because one of the things I think we found this year more than ever is that games bring us together, and people.
Where's
are watching
PS5?
all
Oh, this is the
around
Xbox event,
world.
not
So I wanna say
PS5.
hello to everyone,
Event's already
watching
happened,
this
hasn't it?
special event where hopefully we're
I mean, I'm
all
getting the
just gonna
Xbox
be
over the
excited
PS5
about
anyway.
games
Xbox is
as
miles better.
we watch through it, and the stream is coming up in about 18 minutes. You can watch it live right here on this feed. We're going to go right into it, and then immediately afterwards,
Yeah, 18 minutes, guys, till the actual event.
Show with guests, some of the
This is
developers
the pre-show.
featured in the showcase, and Aaron Greenberg from Xbox will be joining us to answer questions, and we'll also have some creators join us as well to grade, see how Xbox did based on our expectations, and we'll also do a poll on Twitter, so make sure to vote on that. But right now, it is time to get to another world premiere.
Oh,
This is a sequel
another
to
new
a
game.
that if you watch YouTube Let's Plays and YouTube gaming videos, you've probably seen.
Probably there's someone in the background talking. Alright, that's fine. Well, will you be here for the rest of it? RPM. I mean, you're getting PS5 anyway, but you know. I missed the FIFA 21 reveal. I'll have to watch it later. What's this game anyway? Oh, is that what it is? What the hell? What is that head? What is going on in my house? For the people in the background. What is that? What this is, Alexa? Maybe what's with my new nothing something around. What do you mean? What? So you're gonna start with nothing? You want you want to build up to something that's like 4K. If you do I don't know actually. Something that's around 4K. I'm not sure. Back up, mate. You might want to run. What the hell? 4K clips, I'm not sure. I can't think of anything that's 4K. Striker White Dracos? Could do that. What is going on? Come on, mate, you might want to jump out the window. Yeah, just. Oh well, he's getting back in the house now. Oh yeah, number 2. Yeah, get Striker White Dracos.
There it is. Hello, Neighbor 2. And
I never played the first one. Was it good?
More games still to come, and we are 14 minutes away from the start of the showcase from Xbox. It's going to last almost exactly 1 hour, so there'll be an hour showcase in 15 minutes, and then our post-show afterwards.
I'm not
right
watching
now,
post
we're
show. I
gonna
don't care
take a
about
look
post show.
at the ID at Xbox program, a great program this week actually. If you're on Xbox, there's a
We'll
summer
flick
Game
over to the
Fest
actual
demo
Xbox
event.
stream
Over 70
in
games
14 minutes.
download and preview for free.
Well, probably
One of the
13 minutes,
big
just so
things
we're a
I
minute
wanted to do
early.
with Summer Game Fest was give everyone a chance to play more games at home, and I want to thank the team
Hey,
at
I'm
Xbox for
Kluske,
putting that
and
together
my brother moved
in these
himself, like-
unusual circumstances where we don't have big
Yeah, but
consumer
Kluske when you played for the
events
first
to go
time.
play games. But
Why
right
did you play
now,
it?
let's take a look at ID at Xbox, and there are some glimpses of some new
Number
games
2 didn't look that scary. Just sneak into a house. Oh, is this another game? What's this then? Any guesses? Oh, never mind. He's dead asleep. Yeah, it's a good one. At one penny, how long do you think it would take to get a white penny? Depends how good you are at trading and how much profit you can make. But if that was me, it would probably take me 2 days, 3 days to get another K. Probably 2 days. Just depends what trades you get that day. Oh, because the neighbour's creeper. Alright. Could make 100, 150 credits. Profit. What, per day? That's per day, that's not that good. Need to be making a few hundred a day. Just, it depends how long you trade for, actually. Oh, each trade, oh, that's good then. Minutes away, guys. We're so close.
There you go.
So that's
Shredder's
what's on Skate
snowboarding
4.
game. I missed
I'm
my
not
SSX,
sure.
so that one looks
We'll
really
see
good.
in 10 minutes, won't we?
And lots of great games coming to the ID at Xbox program that we're excited about. All right, now though we have a pretty cool brand new game to show you.
Oh, another new game.
From a legendary game
See what it
creator,
is.
and when I saw this and the journey he wants to take us on with this game, I was really excited and honored to have the opportunity to share this with you. So this is a bit of a longer piece, but it takes
Let's
you
have a look.
into the world of a brand new game from a special creator in Japan. Please check this out.
See what this game's about.
Hello, Xbox ファンの皆様、スクエアエニックスの中裕二です。今日は皆様に不思議な物語をお届けに参りました。僕は現在スクエアエニックスにいてバランカンパニーという新しいブランドを立ち上げました。そしてここにいる
I played Skate 3 and 2, I think. I think it was 3 where I was playing with mates. Yeah, it was pretty good actually.
中さんがスクエアエニックスに行くと知った時はびっくりしました。
僕も驚いたよ。
しかしこうしてまた一緒にタッグを組んでゲームを作れること、そして僕たちの得意とするゲーム作りとスクエアエニックスが得意とする物語や音楽とが合わさり、誰も体験したことのない新しいゲームを世界中の皆様にお届けできることをとても嬉しく思います。
今日僕たちが皆様にお届けするのはアクションゲームのすべてを詰め込んだアクションゲームオブアクションゲーム。
Yeah, same.
バランワンダーワー
It
ル
was
ド
good.
です。
Used to go down some
アクション
massive
ゲームにミュ
ramp.
ージカルの世界観を持ち込ん
One of the
で
mates.
ボタン一つでたくさんの衣装能力を使い進んでいくゲームになります。
苦悩や葛藤、人は誰しもがポジティブな気持ちとネガティブな気持ちのバランスを保ちながら生きています。しかしそのバランスが崩れた時、あなたはバランシアターに迷い込む。
I'll get rid of the timer once in the event.
12人のキャストたちの新象世界をあなたはさまざまなアクション
We're 4 subs away from 2.6k as well.
アクションの一つ一つ
We'll be back to Rocket League, by the way, you guys, tomorrow. This is just for today.
なんと80種類を超えます。衣装
Pokemon?
を次々に着替えながら各ステージに
I guess.
散りばめ
I mean, I
ら
don't
れ
know.
た
I've never played Pokemon.
そしてネガティブな気持ちにとらわれてしまった
You go play
人たちの
Skate 3?
心を
I don't play it anymore.
取り戻してあげてください。
本作は24言語に対応予定です。Xbox One、さらに Xbox シリーズ X にももちろん対応し、片方のコンソールを持っていればどちらでも遊んでいただけるスマートデリバリーにも対応する予定です。世界中の皆様に 4K の最高画質で本作の世界を隅々まで楽しんでいただけます。ワンダーワールドの世界で皆様をお待ちしています。最後に今日は全世界初公開の映像も準備いたしましたので、どうぞご覧ください。It's show time.
Okay, I guess we're getting gameplay. Let's see this then.
Balan Wonderworld, a strange and mysterious land that you visit when you come to a turning point in life.
I like so. Definitely Pokemon.
Over 80 different costumes, unlocking unique actions and abilities.
I mean, let's just say I won't be getting this. Don't know about you guys, but I won't be. And what is going on? What is this game?
Look into your hearts to discover what's most precious.
I used to play Skylanders when you used to put the little things on the little stand and they used to go into the game. Don't know if that was that one or what. Some game like that anyway. You just put them on like some stand. You put them on there to light on. Just like the Xbox 360. And then they'll go into the actual game and you can play as them. His face.
There it is, the announcement of Balan Wonderland. Nights was such a special and important game to me. I want to thank
Skylanders was good
for sharing that world premiere announcement.
I used to have the controller of it and stuff. Bought the whole set.
There's even more good stuff though.
And it broke
coming
it all
up at
eventually.
the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes away, so we're going to have another group join us here as we count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat joining us live from the Game Theorist headquarters.
It's over. I could check out right now. I am sold. Balan Wonderworld, #1 game. Over. Stand aside Halo Infinite. That was what I was
I was gonna say I was pretty excited when we got that. I'm like, okay, this pre-show is gonna be pretty good. That's an exciting announcement. Yeah, just to have those guys back doing that. So yeah, I agree with you, Matt Pat. All right, we've also got JD Witherspoon joining us. What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm looking at this countdown for the showcase. I'm ready to put my helmet on and get it going, but I'm like, let's talk real quick.
5 minutes, guys. We're so close now.
Joining us also is Allegra Frank from Vox. Allegra, how you doing?
Hey, I'm really good now. Like, after Balan Wonderland, I'm with Matt. Yo, that's it. That's the end of the show for me.
We done. Yeah, no, it's nice, happy, uplifting. We need a game like that. So that was, yeah, a pretty good way to end the pre-show. It hopefully means there's even more big surprises coming.
Kind of miserable, was that? I didn't watch it.
And let's talk about this. You guys are going to join us afterwards.
This man just said that game. Did
it?
So oh God! No way, nay. Especially with all that singing. Get out.
But what else? What do you guys? What's gonna? Let me put it this way. what can my
Fire
Xbox
legs and water
team
body.
do to get an A from you?
I don't remember the swap one. I played. I don't know what one I played. I just remember putting things on a stand and going into the game with them and fighting.
Halo Infinite is the big gem in their crown, right? Like,
Let me know when you want to switch over, guys, with like 2 minutes left or something. Or 1 minute left. When do you want me to switch over to the actual event? I'll have to switch stream.
What is the other thing that's going to get me to buy this system in particular? And if it's not a neon green skin like we saw for the earlier Xbox generations to coat that big like obelisk that you're buying with Xbox Series X, Balan Wonderland or Balan Wonderworld might have sold it for me. It looks like exactly the sort of game that I need.
You want to have the poor people. Poor people. You want poor people.
It hits me right in the nostalgia field.
That's for the poor
I need
people.
another killer app for this system.
We always say that on stream on Rocket League when we're trading.
Wow. All right. You guys are done in the pre-show. I like it. There are already high marks. JD, what we know we're going to see Halo. Seems like you're sufficiently hyped if you've got your Master Chief helmet. What's it going to take to get an
this
A
guy
from
that
you in the
you can
post-show
swap their
grade?
bodies and legs.
Well, I mean, obviously,
I
would love for them to take Halo Infinite and use it to be showcased the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the E3 2005 world premiere. I remember that. They did the gameplay, mixed it.
Can't remember if I swapped mine about. I just remember putting them on the stand. Does anyone know what that one was? Where you just put them on the stand and go into the game?
Would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last Fable. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then for me personally, I want a new Matrix video game. I know that no one in the chat wants that, but hey, remember Enter the Matrix? That was fire. Remember that bullet time? Yo, bring me back.
Yeah, I remember that. Right now. Intersected with the movies and stuff. Yeah.
I just remember it's called Skylanders. I think it's called Skylanders. Oh god, I cannot remember.
Matrix. Keanu, they used Keanu
It might have just been
last
called
year,
Skylanders. I had a t-shirt of it ages ago, but it's gone now. It's all ripped.
Allegra, I know you're excited about Balan, what they're doing. What else will it take to hype you up to an A grade?
Giants. It might have been Giants, you know what? Skylanders Giants. Yeah, I think it was.
Excited me in the
There's a rock guy that I used. Made of rock. I don't know if he's done that one or what.
Interesting, sort of inventive.
Yeah, I think it was Giants. Skylanders Giants. Yeah.
I'm
might have been that one.
Big,
don't think I ever played the track team.
Or Watch Dogs, or just anything with a number after it, unless it's some like bizarre number that.
We're gonna switch stream.
The game, like if it's a sequel, I'm pretty much out. But I would love to see more from Tell Me Why by Don't Nod. I would love to see.
Get to the actual stream now, which is somewhere here. We can get rid of our timer. We got one there. Countdown. Oh, it's buffering. Lovely. There we go. Yeah, the rock guy, that's all I remember. I think it might have been Giants then, yeah. But I was only like 5 or 6 or 7 at the time, so I can't remember. It's like 10 years ago. I do not have a clue RPM, it was that long ago. I just remember a rock guy, that's all. So close, guys, 1 minute 50. See what games they've got to offer. How many people are watching in chat? 91k. Bloody hell, poor chat, you can't see anything. Oh, we were a bit behind. There we go. Catched up a bit there. It was like 20 seconds behind. So close now, guys. 30 seconds. What the bloody hell's that noise? I don't know what that is. Don't worry guys, it's just my timer. I've set up here. You back from your nap? Hi, Ape Boy. Welcome to the stream. It's a bomb. Boom, I'm dead. Oh, it started now. I didn't realise. Here we go, guys. Let's watch this then. You're not getting a new Xbox this year. I am. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, there's a hand there. Quit Xbox and September, I'll be back in July though. I've checked now, Toasty, one sec. I can't remember what he looked like, but I'll see.
Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
I don't know, it might be for the actual Xbox.
It all means nothing until you step inside.
Yeah, I think that was him, Toaster. I think that might have been him. Oh, we're getting a demo.
Already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
I'm buying Halo, so it better be good.
This is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, shit.
Oof.
No! No! You! I can't stand this! No, you are. Breathe. No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything! We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered.
The poor people, new hashtag.
I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them.
Where is his airbag?
Space drive. When you're
Come
done
off
with this
it.
wall, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh. Please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back,
Oh yeah, demo. No, just Xbox and PC RPM. Tell me if you can hear this fan. I'm going to turn the fan on. Let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear that? If you can, I'll turn it off. Which pocket? Which pocket door? I'll go in left and right. What do you mean? Oh, I'll go in right pocket, I guess then. I don't know, I think it'll be around 300, 350, Alexa. That's a lot. Well, it is. New Xbox, isn't it? Not gonna be cheap. Imagine he dies. That was so embarrassing on the stream. Imagine walking in a public toilet and 3 people start singing a Halo theme. This guy sucks. No, I think he's only showing the gameplay though, isn't he?
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult.
Yeah, you probably could, to be fair. Toaster.
We are one step ahead. Always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share
Looks old. Oh, hello.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story. Outlive us both.
Might not buy that new Xbox and just play Halo 5.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
I don't know, you know. I don't know who he's talking to.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. Now, please
yeah,
enjoy a
that's true.
glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
There we go, got more games now.
World premiere.
I'd love to test out new Xbox and Halo. What the hell? Walking Dead? Yeah, it could be actually. I think it is, you know. Oh, lovely. Okay then. Oh no, it's State of Decay 3.
Welcome everyone to the Xbox Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios,
Or not.
including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life.
I don't know what that thing was, to be honest with you.
How you find and play your games is as important.
It's a zombie game though, because I played number 1 and 2. Number 2 wasn't the best, number 1 was better, but we'll see what number 3 is like.
And we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today, from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console.
My God,
and we
cover.
built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio,
There's me out subtitles behind
Always
on the
pushed limits of
bottom.
our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
There we go, Forza.
World premiere.
You can't hear it. What do you mean? Everyone else said they can hear it. It sounds fine. I can turn it up a bit if you want. But most people say it's fine. Turn it up. Right, I'll turn it up now. Just get me mouse. Right, we're on 29, so it goes to 26. Just let me know if that's better.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it,
Yeah, is that better? Should be.
but only a few truly feel it. It is found in the smallest moments, in every step of a perilous journey, in the symmetry of
This is
ritual,
4.0 actually.
in the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I think they're all new games.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
So you think that carrots
To
can
be
be,
a light
carrots can be
in
poor?
dark places.
Yeah, carrots can be power.
To seek answers.
Hi, Vogels.
And to stand watch over our world. Our world.
Don't have a clue what this game is, but you know.
We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
I don't know yet. Probably Halo at the moment, but we've still got other games, haven't we? So we'll see what they are.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare
I think
are
I
so
named my
excited to be working
colleague
on
on the
something
poor
like
carrot.
Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right then. Next game.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
When it's some dirt.
Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you.
So on the thought you see the poor carrot. Alright.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this.
Okay. Musha. That's fine. August 27th. Next game over there, okay. That was fast.
Hey everyone.
Never
My
mind.
name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Yeah, it is
specifically for
RPM.
Xbox Series X. We're now
think
at
so.
a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible
On your
on
iPad
any
now, okay.
console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also
game,
boost
tell me
the
why.
immersion
I don't know to be honest with you. I think it's like you know that
we previously just could not simulate
what's it
in
called
real
now?
time. And with
It'll be a
all
co-op
this
game, I
space
think,
and
like
hardware power,
the
we
prison
can
one.
give our players more options
Oh, what was that called now? The one set in the 80s or 90s, whatever it was.
We can't wait for all
With
of you
Vinny,
to
that
experience
was his
this
name.
very special version of Ori.
Can't remember. Leo,
coming to
that's his name.
Xbox
The
Series
prison
X
guy.
with smart delivery later this year.
What was it called now? Can't remember. Bloody robot. What was that face?
The furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a
I
miracle
don't.
drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun.
You don't tell me why on his head felt
The
so.
sword.
I think the creator said what's the
Or
game
this
called?
thing. Thrills.
Alright.
Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice
Tell me
before you
why.
go, Captain. Trust no one.
No, this game is.
What will you find on
What do you think of
Gorgon?
Halo? We already saw a bit of the campaign. Looks alright though, pretty good. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's what that game is.
In its current state.
September 9th. Did you watch the Halo one,
If you're waiting
Daniel?
for the biggest game
Oh, I wanted to play this. You little small people.
For Cyberpunk.
Never mind, that's not the game I was on about.
But if you're ready,
oh yeah, this is it. You're really small and you're as bad as everything. You got to build. It's like Rust kind of, but he's tiny. I think it is anyway.
Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
He's super tiny anyway.
This summer, strive together.
Bloody ants.
Thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders. And go
yeah, it'll come free with the new season, I bet you any money. That's what will happen with Rocket League. Yeah, looks alright. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I just thought it was kind of like Rust as well because of the way you build on it. And you get resources to build. Yeah,
At Obsidian,
yeah, it
we're
does look good.
dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2
Rocket League
years
update?
on how to tell
I'm gonna
a
have to.
Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded.
I'll be playing that on July 28th.
If you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
What's this now?
World premiere.
There we go, what's this?
We have always known war. It forged our empire.
Okay, then when are they gonna fall down?
Turned heroes into queens and kings.
There we go.
And decimated our foes.
I mean, what a shot that was.
Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken.
You need copyright. Who, me? Yeah, no. Fine, it's only for the stream.
And you must face the monsters our sins have borne.
What is going on?
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
I don't know, it just did. I think I said it for some reason, I can't remember the reason. I just said it on the... I don't know where I said it somewhere though.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of...
Me, I'm not.
When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original...
What kind of second name is that?
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful.
You're Indians, you can't really say much.
Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying
She's
to
French.
find their way in a world they don't fit in.
How many siblings do I have?
I hope you enjoy the
4.
World premiere.
There we go, another game.
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait. Gonna look you not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate?
I have one
coincidence. No. It was a long-forgotten secret.
It was that the
Buried
brother I
in
would
the
hate it.
dark.
Why is brother annoying?
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Cambridge.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga,
Can't get any
Hellblade 2,
notifications.
which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X.
My brother does that. Comes in and just annoys me.
I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind the scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
Man is 5 years younger than me, so I can't really say I'd do anything to him without getting yelled at by parents.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so
And
far.
why I just
And we're
what?
excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
I'm the second youngest. What the hell?
What? Peter? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song? Peter. Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. I love
Man
the song.
was self-promoting.
Very much. It's going to be fun to sing it. Now it's time to...
What?
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
Don't know what this game is. No, it's on my PC. PM.
It's a quiet place.
Lost alone,
Go back to this screen.
neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake,
What is going on?
a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing. Now I can feel out the
Oh, he did. Antonize the new keep icon. Alright, that's good.
Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've
Oh yeah, Jack Black, yeah. What? I don't know what this game is about, to be honest with you. How many eyeballs? Oh, there you go. Psychonauts 2. It's a mini fridge.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers,
Can you hear that?
the broadest
I didn't
variety
know.
of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too.
Aye.
I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version
Kid named
of
Jack
Destiny
White in
2
the school.
that is
Alright.
optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60
Not
frames
like,
per second.
do you not like Destiny
Here's
2,
an
Rain?
all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I played Destiny 2, one of the greatest, to be fair.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
Lovely. I banged out that game for years and then ruined it with Destiny 2. Yeah, number 1 was so much better. November 10th.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them.
Overwatch 2 got announced last year, didn't it?
Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before.
We'll just end the stream whenever this ends, so I don't know when this ends.
Unexpected innovations and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All
never
of the
made a
games
second
you're
part to the
about
game.
see are being
That's
built
true.
to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
What was this?
World premiere.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't see. Why do you play Overwatch, RPM? That's true. Overwatch 2 just Overwatch in the campaign. I mean, I'll still buy it because I like Overwatch, but I don't know what this game is. Does anyone got any guesses? I don't know. I don't know. But I used to. I saw that. Could have made a campaign a DLC instead. True. I'm not too bothered though, I'll still buy it. Maybe not straight away, might wait for it to come down in price. Don't know what this game is. Stalker 2.
World premiere.
No, it's another game. That's my real name. Harley. Loads of people know that.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations.
Investigate 4.
My recon squad has been
Don't have to show it, you know.
level 6 of the hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Well, what are they zombies? Dark Tide.
They make it back.
Did they show us? I don't know. I think these are just Xbox games. Must isn't it?
Premiere.
Don't know what this is. You made it in top hours, did you? No, you did. Yeah, not 2.6k subs. Yeah, I know. We'll hit it today, probably. Tetris.
World premiere.
I should stop doing that all the time. World premiere.
Approaching orbit. Scan's a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
I don't know what the song was.
What we got?
What's for the new consoles? Better graphics and stuff. Make better games, can't they? Because it'll be better stuff inside the consoles to make better games.
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
It's Doomfist. No man. I don't think they can have him, I don't know how that works, but MisTik tries to say my real name. Ayosh. What are you, mate? The gunk. A butterfly. Did I?
It all starts with a dead girl. A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Bang. Yeah.
Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth.
Oh, this is.
Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both.
Oh, people get cross-platform.
I can live them.
I don't think it is, you know. Don't know what this game is.
What is this place?
Oh, lovely. Oh. What the hell? This is a bit creepy. Yeah, true. Talk about FIFA so much. What the hell?
World premiere.
So we go from a creepy game to a happy game. Lovely. What is this? Sonic, is it? No, I don't think it is. Low lungs hurt. What? Lungs. Oh no, I don't like these type of games, so I won't be playing this. Feels like Zelda. A bit. Guess it does though, I guess. Yeah, it does. Looks like, I don't know, it just looks like, what do you do? You just fight bosses. No, I don't want to play it. I've played it before, it's scary. I won't be playing that anytime soon.
I've seen your future.
Uh-huh.
Global risk is scared of the weapon you will become.
Let's go see. I'll see you, Alexa. Crossfire X campaign.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist. We make our own path. We protect our own.
It's the Avenger after you, eh?
17 seconds. Soon, the entire world will burn, all because of him.
The ghost is here!
Need to shut the door. Crossfire.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost.
Of course,
when they launch.
2.6K. Yeah,
You
no.
can expect a lineup of over
We'll hit it today.
100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
No, what's this now?
World premiere.
Like games.
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in.
No, because Rusty's gone on both platforms, Brandon. He just for Xbox like games, no PS. These aren't going on
Not all
PlayStation.
stories have happy endings.
Whereas Rusty's gone on both.
Has yet to be written.
Fable. I don't know. I don't know when it's getting announced first. Is your dad? Yeah, it's probably just rumoured, it might not even be today. See you about him. Got any Need for Speed? I've never played Need for Speed, I've always played Forza. Oh, well, there you go. How long was that? An hour? Oh, we disconnected from chat. I'll do a refresh. See what chat says. Okay, then that chat's going fast. That fast to the end. Because we just got a black screen. I bet that's it anyway. Nothing else. Got so many notifications. Oh, it's PewDiePie. Oh, there you go then. We'll just go back to my channel because it's kind of there. Rocket League comes at what? It's 6 o'clock now anyway, I've got to go. I only really stream like 2 hours a day. So the Rocket League stream will be tomorrow. I can get rid of that now, can't I? And get rid of that. I'll get rid of the sub count. Anyway, it's gonna be on the stream, guys, now anyway. So, item shop later. I'm gonna pick the winners for the fashion show, and I'll send you a message on Xbox. And then we'll record it tomorrow, probably. So yeah, I'll see you later for the item shop. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. And yeah, we're back to Rocket League for tomorrow, tournaments and stuff like that, because we did something yesterday. So back to tournaments tomorrow. So I'll see you then.